Hello and welcome to my channel, Inviting Possibilities. Inviting Possibilities Tarot. My name is Rochelle. I'll get that eventually. Um, yeah, I'm here to do the weekly reading for the collective, and I'm gonna start with the numerology deck. I haven't used this deck in a long time, so yeah, get some cards from here and then dive in with some others. Lioness Kitty Cat is here. Good morning. Thank you for joining. And thank you to all of you for liking, subscribing, and sharing and helping my little channel to grow. All right, so what do we got here? Oh, we've got love. Number 6. And the sun made it. Good morning. Perseverance. Number 4. And parenting. 63. This love can speak to any kind of love, really, that you are experiencing or working on, cultivating more of in your life with this perseverance card. It feels like a journey of self-love. Um, this parenting card makes me think of parenting the child within. And that can be difficult at times. Many of us have not learned how to work with the child inside in such, and not always a very compassionate and loving way. And there's there's a transformation happening. There's some kind of, maybe you're doing some kind of shadow work, some kind of deep dive that you're in the midst of or thinking about doing. There's an energy of purging right now. Purging physically, purging emotionally, mentally. There's a kind of a house cleaning that's happening, and it's all focused on this energy of love and what is most important. What's most important to you? Now, the parenting can speak to you if you have children, that you're really focusing on cultivating more connection and love with your child or children. But I think that for many of us, it really starts with ourselves. It really starts within, and sometimes we can bump up against obstacles, things that kind of detour us. That sounded weird. That move us off the path of love. I think that's a part of being human, and we need to. That's why the perseverance is here, is to help kind of guide us back to that that initial, what's the word, intention, I guess. Hey, Mojo Tarot is here, and JoJo. Hello, thanks for being here. Okay, so let's go with the Kipper deck. Let's see what the Kipper deck has to say. Ooh, we've got wealthy man, number 13. Official person, 22. Message of concern, 14. Courthouse, 23. And message, number 7. Huh. So, okay, lots of messages here. Uh, you could identify as this wealthy man. You could be dealing with someone with a wealthy masculine, we'll say. Um, there's basically masculine and feminine. Anybody can embody these energies. So whoever this is, somebody who's well to do, well off, they could be this official person. Um, or it could be someone who's dealing with an official person, especially with the courthouse here. Somebody like a judge, a lawyer, something like that. And there's a message of concern here because I feel like the official person is presenting the message of concern, or there's a message of concern that leads to some kind of, um, yeah, something happening, something official involving a courthouse. And in the end, I feel like something gets dealt with. There's the message of concern, it gets dealt with at the courthouse, and this is kind of the final message about this. It's interesting. Um, my eye is drawn to the perseverance card, which is number 4, which is a number of stability and structure. It's like there's a desire to create more stability, to maybe someone's stability has been shaken, has been um I can't even the words uprooted. I don't know, something is happening here where there's a need for perseverance. Maybe someone's finding out that their child is in trouble and having to go through some kind of um, official process, judicial process. Um, or there's just a need to kind of put on your big boy or big girl pants and step up, do the adulting thing, which is not fun typically. And yet we're required to do these things. So let's let's go with the Osho Zen tarot. We've got understanding, which I love this card so much because it's like, oh, trapped in a cage, thinking someone's trapped, and then realizing there's this door that's opening. Gosh, you can't see. Ah, there we go. Realizing there's a way out. There's a way out of something here. And there are a lot. th- th- there are a lot of friends, um, people who are showing up, who are like, "Yes, come join us. You are free. Come be free with us." And what is that? The Knight of Water, exhaustion, Nine of Fire, aloneness. That's the Hermit, Virgo energy, rebirth, Ten of Clouds. Let's see if I can get one more in my little hands. And projections, Seven of Water. Okay. So I feel like this is speaking to finding finding your way out of a situation where this is that place of feeling stuck, feeling trapped in something of your own making, someone else's own making. You are exhausted. You've tried, I feel like you've tried everything that you could to make a situation work, and it's drained you. And there's this feeling of, oh, I can get out of this. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm going to take it. I'm going to take it and I'm going to go on this journey to somewhere. The journey within. The Hermit, the, what is it? Aloneness. It's all about taking time to just like enjoy your freedom out out of the cage, out of the mess, whatever has exhausted you. It's like just needing to go to the edge of the cliff and sit down and contemplate existence. What have you learned from this situation? How did you get yourself in this in the first place? It's all about gaining wisdom from a situation where you felt stuck, where you felt trapped. And there's this, it- it's a closing out of a cycle, realizing that you have everything you need to move in a new direction, to have a new beginning, to leave all of this nonsense behind, and finding that playful, childlike energy within yourself. Realizing that all of that exhaustion was taking away, it was taking all your energy away, so you couldn't focus on what you really loved. And this is requiring perseverance and strength to get there, to do this inward journey. The Seven of Water is interesting, this projections. I feel like as you go through this rebirth, as you go through this ending, there's there could be somebody that you're dealing with in particular, where you're trying to pretend that everything's normal, everything's okay. Like it's almost like you've gone off on this journey. You've extracted yourself from all of this, right? And you're going on this journey, this journey of solitude, taking time for yourself. Maybe you've extracted yourself from a connection with somebody, but through this journey, you're coming back to yourself. You're rising up. And when you encounter this person, there's a I'm getting like putting on a false face, like not wanting them to see that you've figured something out. You've gained some kind of wisdom. I don't understand why. Maybe it's just maybe it's somebody where you feel like if you were to reveal where you're at, what you've learned, what you've been going through, that they might try to use that against you, or there's just this dynamic here where you could fall back into trying to pretend you're something different than you are. Huh. I don't know. There's confusion here. It's like you're on this solo journey, but as soon as you come into contact with somebody else or people in general, you're kind of you're holding back, or you're putting something forward. How am I having trouble articulating this? It's like you're trying to pretend that something different is happening or that nothing has happened ultimately. Oh, we've got Kitty joining us. Okay. So, hey, Redbeard is here. Hello. Thanks for joining. I'm going to get some cards from the Good Tarot. More about what's going on here. Oh. What you doing, Kitty? Two of Earth. Balancing work and play. This is like Lioness Kitty Cat's little thing that she wrote earlier. Work hard, play hard. There's time for both. Got to make time for both. Ace of Water. Six of Water. Patience. Temperance card. It's Sagittarian energy. And King of Fire. Fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Okay. So I feel like there's something here about coming into balance. Needing to, or you're in the process of doing this or thinking about doing it, where there's a need to bring more levity, is that the right word? More playfulness into a situation where you burnt the candle at both ends. You're feeling tired, you're trapped, you're getting out of this, and you're learning how to balance yourself, balance your time. And it's all having to do with learning how to love yourself more and focus on yourself, care for yourself in the way that really fulfills you, not that fulfills somebody else. Because I keep looking at this projections card. And as you're doing this, there's a feeling of nostalgia, a feeling you could be struggling with like giving away your power. You're thinking about, it's like it's painful to think about something that has happened in the past. You miss somebody, you love somebody. Maybe you're thinking about your past in general and how you're realizing that you had neglected yourself. Um and there's a need for patience and perseverance to get through whatever kind of pain that you're processing, that you're getting over. Now, there's another storyline here, which is that um, after after feeling out of balance, after juggling your time, your energy, your thoughts, um, possibly with different people or just with things going on in your life, there's a new beginning, a new heartfelt beginning with somebody from your past that you have really been missing, or someone who's really been missing you and feeling the loss. And again, with the balance, there's there's this need for patience to to take your time to find the right um come on, brain. It's like to like the idea of when you're turning on the water and you want to get it just the right temperature, and you need to take your time adjusting the hot and the cold to get it to just the right temperature. There's something here about needing to have patience to um until somebody like comes to this um maybe this is you um leveling up. This is the inspired leader leading from the heart. This could be somebody coming in. Maybe you have fire in your chart, maybe they do, but there's this energy of like this kind of speaks to me of this hermit, like having gone on that solo journey, gone within, gained some kind of wisdom, and now being ready and able to take that and present it to the world. And this could be why there's a need for patience, because there's some kind of situation here from the past that is meant to help you grow. Or there's somebody here who is a leader in their own right. This person that leads from their heart, that's very dynamic and charismatic, and potentially you feel is very wise. And maybe you knew them in the past and they've leveled up. But that's why this patience is here, because it's like there's there was time that was needed for in order for this person to really go through this very dramatic growth. So let me see. I want to pick some cards from the Elemental Oracle. Okay. Ooh, I don't think I've gotten this one before. Speed and movement. 42. Wow. Look at that. Something's picking up the pace. You are picking up your pace. Fire and ignition. Number 8. Wow, there's so much quick energy here. It's like everything was really slow. Um, I think because you were recovering from this situation, this energy of feeling trapped, and just taking time to just get your wits about you, get your energy back. And this is really speaking to this. It's like once you get out of the cage, once you like realize you can fly and you're like, I don't know, you start going, it's like you just want to keep going. And that really speaks to this King of Fire energy as well. Bushfires and fury, number 10. I'm getting like righteous anger. And there may be a need to try to temper any kind of fury or anger that is coming up for you. You don't want to burn everything down. I don't know. Maybe you do. Maybe because I talked about purging before. Maybe you're like, I just want to, I want to start from scratch. Maybe this is like Phoenix kind of energy. Burn it all to the ground so you can rise again from the ashes. Rock, endurance, 20, which speaks to this perseverance, endurance and perseverance. Um, you got to keep going. You got to keep pushing through, even when, like, there's this, it's like learning how to fly or getting out of a situation where you finally can fly again, where you finally find your all this energy, all this new this feeling of excitement and ready for a new adventure, this rebirth. You still need to keep yourself in check. You still need to balance all of this fire and this drive with time to time for yourself, time to take care of yourself. And this is a part of this journey. This is a part of this learning. Because you can't keep up the speed. Um, it, it only lasts for so long. You need to take time to ground yourself, to rest, to come back to come back to you. And desert and solitariness. Yeah, number 13. This is all about bringing it back to you, to what's important to you. Solitariness, aloneness. It's about being happy with yourself, not needing distractions, not needing other people to fill the void. This is learning to be comfortable on your own and to understand that just because you're alone doesn't automatically mean, it doesn't equate to loneliness. You can be with other people and feel lonely. And so, anyway, this just, it feels like there's all of this intense energy, but then there's this rock, keeping it real, keeping it grounded, keeping it balanced. Balanced. And this really has a feeling of rebirth to it. The sun is rising and she's on a swing. There's again this playful energy and just like being present, being in the moment, being happy with where you're at. So let me finish. Let's see. Finish. Yeah. Let me get an abundance angel card. Release jealousy. Jealousy is an affirmation that you don't have something, and the universe manifests exactly as you affirm. Let other people's successes inspire rather than frustrate you. If they can have it, so can you. Okay. Yeah. And maybe that's a part of the perseverance and the endurance as well, is knowing that to get what you want, it requires effort. It often requires time, and just keep at it, and you're going to get what you want. Let other people, let their wins, their accomplishments be a reminder to you that you can have the same thing. You can do the same thing. Um, I'll finish with an inner wisdom card by Wayne Dyer. My mind is at peace. Oh, I need my glasses for this. A mind at peace, a mind focused on not harming others, is stronger than any physical force in the universe. Mind at peace, a mind focused on not harming others, is stronger than any physical force in the universe. And with this Ace of Cups, yeah, I feel like you're focusing on self-love, and when you have love for yourself, that then you can share that with the world. When you let go of the need or the desire or whatever it is that keeps you in this place of harming yourself, when you move away from that, when you get yourself out of the cage and you embrace your freedom, discover and embrace your freedom, that's when the joy comes in. And that's when you can have that peace and share that with others. So anyway, I'm going to leave it there. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day and week, wherever you are in the world. And I'll see you on the next video. Mwah. And thanks again so much for liking, subscribing, and sharing.